Shalom. Welcome back. Today we will be continuing through with our immersion of the book of First Kings, chapter 16. So we're going to mix it up a little bit today. And although I will explain all the words in each verse, I'm going to make the pace a little bit faster, and hopefully we can get through more verses this time. So some days I'll slow it down and do every little detail very slowly, and some days faster. So I know the more advanced students on the normal slower days, they turn the speed up. So you can do that. You can do that on Patreon or on YouTube, but the videos may not be staying on YouTube. I'm not sure. We'll see. So just be aware that you can change the speed to your liking, even during the live drop or the live premiere. All right? Of course, you can't make it faster than where we're currently at, I think. Or maybe you can, I'm not sure. But you can catch up. All right. May you all be blessed. May your studies be impressive. May you feel contentment in your heart and in your mind as you continue to progress. Steady progress, bite by bite, day by day, in His Word. And it is so important. I just ask Hashem that He would give you supernatural memories and understanding, that you'd even be surprised and shocked that you're remembering things so well, and even entire verses in the original Hebrew. All right, by the merit of Yeshua, I wish that for all of you. All right, so here we are, chapter 16, verse 1. And what I'm going to do is a little bit different today. I'm going to scan all three of these verses at kind of a moderate pace, not fast, but maybe medium. But I will do the tones, right? The tones that you're used to. So just a reminder, if you're new, the high-pitched tone, like a falsetto, I'm doing that for suffixes at the end of a word, his, her, ours, etc. When a word is in the construct state and does not have a suffix, I will go da-da-da. That's for the construct state. This is for the auditory learners. So if you're watching, I have it marked with blue boxes, right? So that's all taken care of. The construct has blue box on it, okay? But if you're not watching, if you're just listening, then you can hear that da-da-da, and you'll know that is going to be a word followed by of most of the time. All right? Okay, let's go. 1 Kings chapter 16, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Vayhi devar Adonai. Pardon me. Vayhi da-da-da devar Adonai el Yehu da-da-da ven Hanani al Basha lemon. Verse 2. Ya'an asher harimoticha. Oh yeah, when I go low like that, that's the person on the verb, right? The T is I. Cha. Min he'afar. Va'etenecha. Nagid. Al. Ra'ami. Yisrael. Va'teilech. Be-da-da-da derech Yerovam. Va'tochati et Ra'ami. Yisrael. V'hach'iseni. V'chatotam. Verse 3. Hinni. Ma'avir. Da-da-da acharei v'asha. V'da-da-da acharei v'et'o. V'natati et beitecha. Ke da-da-da v'et Yerovam. Da-da-da ben Nevat. All right, let's break it apart now. Verse 1, chapter 16, verse 1. Vayhi da-da-da devar Adonai. And it literally, and it was the word of Adonai, commonly rendered the word of the Lord. And usually this will be rendered, the word of the Lord came to so-and-so, but I just want to be literal. And the word of Hashem was El, that's Aleph Lamed, unto Yehu. Da-da-da, ven Hanani, oops, the son of Hanani. Against B'asha, or concerning B'asha. That Al can mean either of those things, against or concerning. Lemo, saying. Verse 2. Ya'an, and I know it's construct, but don't worry about it. It doesn't really work that way in English. Like we don't say on account of. I guess we do have the of on account of. Oh yeah, interesting. Ya'an on account of or because of asher out of shin resh that which harimoticha. So this is the verbal root rum resh shurik, which is a vav mem, and that vav has fallen away. We have a yod inserted right before the third root letter to tell us that this is a he fill, right? We also have a hey at the beginning, so that helps. Harim, so that's to cause to roam, not to roam in English, but to roam to be on high, right? So harimoti, I caused to be high, so I upheld or brought up cha, you. So harimoti cha, brought up I you, min he ra'far, min from he the ra'far, and it's he ra'far instead of ha ra'far because we have a little rule for the article that if the word you're putting the v on front of starts with an ayin, this guy checks that box, ra'far, dust, and the accent is not on the ayin. Okay, this guy checks it. It's ra'far, not ra'far, right? So the accent is somewhere else, and he has the comets as a vowel. That's the capital T looking ah sound. Then instead of ha, we say he. Okay, that's the pattern. That's it. Min he'afar, from the dust. Va'etenecha, va'etencha. So this is from Natan. In ancient times, it would have been ten, but that noon assimilated. If you're a visual learner, you'll see there's a dagesh in the tav. If you're listening, I'll try to vocalize it. Et ten ha. See, can you hear there's two tavs there? So the means I. Et ten, that's n10. I will give ha to you. But it's a vav conversive. So va et ha, and I gave you nagid. So instead of gave, because of the next word nagid, I'm going to say I assigned you, right? Like I set you, placed you, nagid. Noon, gimel, yod, dalet. This is like an official. It can mean a prince, leader. Ral, over. Rami, my. Ram, my people. Yisrael. Vatelech. Vatelech. The verb is halach. We lost that first hey, which doesn't usually happen when it's at the beginning, but it does happen with this verb. Vatelech, and you halach, you walked. Tailech would actually be you will walk or you are walking, but the vav changes it. So vat tailech, and you walked be in or yep in da 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 derech Yerovam. So that's a construct. The derech of Yerovam, in the way of Yerovam. Vato chati. So the verb is chata, chet, tet, aleph. If you're just listening, try to visualize that. Chata, or I guess you don't have to visualize if you're an auditory listener. So that's to sin, right? Or to miss. To chati means you missed or you caused to miss. It's a little bit misleading if you're looking at it. I read it correctly, but if you're looking at it, you might not notice that it's tochati, not tachati, right? It looks like there's a short chirik there, but really it's the Masoretes are correcting the text. We would have expected to have a yod there after the tet, right? So this is a he fill. So the to means you cause to chata, you cause to sin, right? Vato chati, and you cause to sin. Et ami, the people of me, my people, Yisrael. Lehach riseni. So another he fill. This one's got the yod in there like we expect. The verbal root kaf, ayin, samech, ka'as is to vex. So this really literally says le to hachis, to cause to vex a me. Okay, so like really agitating me. Be chatot am, be with chatot, sin or sins, of them. So v'toilech b'derech Yerovam, And you walked after the way of Yerovam b'tochati, and you caused to chata, you caused to sin et ami, my people, Yisrael, lehacheriseini, to exceedingly vex me, to vex me, bechatot am, be with chatot, that's chet, tet, aleph, and it's spelled defectively the plural, tav, with sins of of them. Okay, verse 3. Hinni, behold, I, mav, yeah, mav, sorry for the falsetto there, mav, so the verbal root is bait, ayin, reish. And different lexicons break this up differently, but generally the consensus is there are two different roots, but I don't think you have to learn it that way. You don't have to expend the extra memory. So bait, ayin, reish, has the general meaning of to burn, right? Like to burn with fire. Bi'er, usually in the PL, bait, ayin, reish. But this is, many lexicons classify this as the second one of those. It'd be beit ayin reish, Roman numeral number 2, which is to graze, to graze. But I think you could learn these all both as one. The idea that it's just the way that Hebrew says it, like his cattle burn through the field, right? Now, obviously, they're not smoking cigarettes and dropping them on the field and burning it, right? It's just the way that biblical Hebrew explained that the cattle, they grazed the field, they ate it all up, right? And time to move, or the sheep or whatever, the hawk, the herd, etc. So you dedicate your memory to it however you like. If you have excess memory powers and you can memorize this as BR number 2, then great. Okay, so this is a he fill. So hineni, behold, I. It's a he fill participle. Mav, I literally am causing to graze. Okay, or burning up, whichever you want to think of. Da 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 acharei v'asha, and we don't need to say the here. It's just after v'asha, after that name. Ve'acharei vet o, and after the house of of him, after his house. Venatati. So natati, that in ancient times it was natanti, and you can actually tell if you're a visual learner, there's a dagish in that final tav, right? Let me pronounce it how it would have been in ancient times. Well, in ancient times it would have been nathati, right? Nathati, but we'll just say natati. So you can hear there's 3 tavs there because it was natanti in times before Bible times, and that noon assimilates. So you actually have an extra tav because the noon copied the tav. That's why he's gone. So the verb is natan. Give, set, appoint. Okay. Natati, I appointed, or I gave, I set. But venatati, and will appoint I, or will set, or will place, or will give, et, aleph tav, we don't translate, beitecha, the house of you, kevet, actually let's do it like this, ke da da da, vet Yerovam. So we have a construct there. Ke, that's a kaf, like, da da da, vet Yerovam. So that's the house of Yerovam. Da da da, ben Nevat, the son of Nevat. So you see how Natan, it can be give or appoint, like place. Really, it all works as give if you don't have a problem with saying things in English that way, right? So you really don't have to memorize all those different things. If you just think of it as give, but be flexible with your nuancing, right? Behold, I have given your house as the house of Yerovam, the son of Nevat, right? Well, what do you mean he's given it? Well, clearly it means I've appointed it, right? Like you're going to have the same fate. I've set it to be that way. So there's many things in Hebrew that I think it will help if you just learn to relax your English a little bit. And then you can let the Hebrew kind of shine through. Even when you're explaining it to others, they can get kind of a feel for what the language itself is doing, right? How it's kind of special, right? It's kind of special, a little bit different. Okay, I'm going to read through these 3 verses one more time and with the tones and stuff, and you do your best to try to translate them before I do. Vayhi, da da da, divar Adonai, el Yehu. And the word of Adonai was unto Yehu, da ben Hanani, the son of Hanani, al Basha, lemon, against or concerning Basha, saying, verse 2, Ya'an asher harimoticha. Ya'an, on account of asher, that which or how, harimoticha, I have lifted up you, min he'afar, from the dust, va'etenecha, and I gave to you. Again, I'm just being literal, can be set, place, a point, etc. Nagid, a leader, a prince. Ya'al, ya'ami, Yisrael, over my people Israel. Vatelech, but you walked be da derech Yerovam. So that's be derech Yerovam, but it's construct. So be derech Yerovam, after or in the way of, in the path of Yerovam. Vata chati et ami Yisrael. Vata chati, and you caused to chata, you caused to sin. Et ami, my people Yisrael, Israel, or you enticed to sin anyway. Lehachriseni, causing them to vex me, or to cause to vex me, like this, right? Leading in vexation. Verse 3, Hinni, behold, I, Mavi'il, I will, I'm assuming will because the way the prophecy's been working, burn up or graze up, like cause to be grazed, right? Like the field. Acharei Varsha, after Varsha, V'acharei Veto, and after his house, Venatati, and I will give et Beitecha, your house, Keveit Yerovam, or Kedadadat Veit Yerovam, like the house of Yerovam, Dadadat ben Nevat, the son of Nevat. All right, I'm going to read through one more time, this time without tones or anything like that, and you just do your best to understand, all right? Here we go. This is 1 Kings, chapter 16, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Vayhi devar Adonai el Yehu ben Hanani Re'al Barsha lemo Ya'an asher harimoticha min ha'afar Vayetnecha nagid al ami Yisrael Vatelech b'derech Yerovam V'tachati et ami Yisrael Lehachriseni b'chatotam Hinni mav'ir acharei Varsha V'acharei Veito ונתתי את ביתך כבית ירבעם ben Nevat. Wouldn't want to be in his shoes. Someone's in trouble. All right, how'd you guys do? I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I am going to, and special thanks to my patrons out there. By the way, check it out. There's another enhanced episode of Koheleth out there for our Tier 3 subscribers. So really hope you enjoy it. And by enhanced, I mean I edited, I add some music, I put some special effects, I clip out some stuff that doesn't need to be there, etc. So anyway, really hope you guys enjoyed. I really appreciate our supporters. We really need you guys to make this content possible. As much as possible, I want to make stuff free. So please pray that people will support what we're doing here so we can keep doing it, all right? This is a serious message, and I'm serious about teaching you guys. I want as many people as possible to learn Lashon HaKodesh and then to go out and teach others and to teach others and to teach others. I really, really appreciate that. And this has been a goal of mine over the past 30 years since I first started teaching Biblical Hebrew on the side. So now full-time. So I really, really bless you guys, and I hope you will enjoy. Shalom, shalom.